Hello, kindergarten. It is Mrs. Merritt. Today we're going to do Module 3, Lesson 10. And our objective is I can compare the weight of an object to a set of unit weights on a balance scale. So we're going to be able to see what's heavier and lighter based on using that balance scale we learned about the other day. Okay? To warm our brains up, we are going to play a little game of red light, green light. Or green light, red light. I'm sorry. It's the opposite of what we're used to. So green means go, and we're going to start with this number here. So it says 10, 1, and then we're going to stop over here, 10, 3. So we have to go 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3. And then we have to count backwards. So 10, 3, 10, 2, 10, 1. Good job. This says 10, and what's this number? 4. And we're going to stop at 10, 9, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 10, 6, 10, 5, 10, 4. Okay, 10, 2, very good. And we're going to stop at 10, 7. So 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7. Now let's count back. 10, 7, 10, 6, 10, 5, 10, 4, 10, 3, 10, 2. Now we're going to start at 10, 3 and go up to 10, 6. Great job. 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6. Let's count back. 10, 6, 10, 5, 10, 4, 10, 3. 10, 5, and we're going up to 10, 10. Very good. 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 10, 6, 10, 5. 10, 2, and we're stopping where? 10, 8. So start with 2, and we're going up to 8. 10, 2, 10, 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8. Let's go back. 10, 8, 10, 7, 10, 6, 10, 5, 10, 4, 10, 3, 10, 2. Okay, so you can either draw this or just think about this. So if you want to draw this, go get something to write with and something to write on, and then come back. And if you just want to think about it, that's okay too. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine you are on a seesaw. And remember, a seesaw, it starts like this, and then when things get heavier, they go to the ground, and the lighter thing goes up. Then the heavier one has to push this up, and the lighter one comes down. And then the heavier one will bring it down. It goes back and forth like this. Very similar to a balance. So the heavier thing always comes closer to the ground. I want you to imagine you are on a seesaw with a little kitten. If you were on a seesaw with a little kitten, would you be heavier down here, or would you be lighter? You would be heavier. The kitten would be up in the air, and you would have to push up to come like this after. You would be doing the balancing and the back and forth because the kitten is lighter. There's no way the kitten can lift you up when it's down here. So you have to push your weight back down. Okay? Keep that in mind when we're talking about our balance today, okay? If you wanted to, you can draw a picture of what that seesaw would look like. That's totally up to you though. So, I have nothing on my scale. What do you notice since there's nothing on my scale? Very good. It's level, right? It's not up, it's not down, it's straight across. That means it's level. It's equal because there's nothing on either side. But now, if I put a marker and a pencil in there, which is heavier? If you think it's the marker, put your hand on your head. If you think it's the pencil, put your hand on your nose. If you put your hand on your head for the marker, you are correct. The marker is heavier. And I know this because, like my seesaw, the heavier part of my scale goes down. So, just like that seesaw, when you went down because you were heavier than the kitten, this marker is heavier than the pencil. So it goes down. Let's try another one. Now look at the pencil and the eraser. Which one is heavier? If you think it's the eraser, put your hand on your nose. If you think it's the pencil, put your hand on your head. If you put your hand on your nose, you are correct. The eraser is heavier than the pencil. The weight is down and the lighter object goes up. But I'm really in a struggle here and I need some help. I really want to find something that's the same weight as my pencil or equal to the weight of my pencil. How would my balance look if the objects were equal in weight? Would it look like this or this? It would look like this. It would be balanced just like this. I know there's nothing in here, but if there's equal weights, the scale would look just like that because it would be in balance. Just like we said, I would know something weighed the same as the pencil if the balance looked even, and this means it is even. So is this an even? Is the penny the same weight as the pencil? No. So which one's heavier? The pencil, right, because the pencil is down. It's pushing the scale down. Anything that's heavier is going to push down, and the lighter object's going to go up. Great job. So the pencil is what? Heavier than the penny. Good sentence. Now which is heavier? I put another penny in my scale. So now I have 2 pennies in there. That's got to be the weight of my pencil, right? Nope. Pencil is still heavier than my pennies. I bet you if I add a few more, it'll work. What happened? Yeah, our scale is even and balanced and equal. So how many pennies is equal to the weight of a pencil? How heavy is a pencil when in pennies? Well, we can count them. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when our scale is balanced, it is even and straight across. And we know our pencil is how many pennies? Weighs as much as how many pennies? 5 pennies. Awesome job. So today for your exit ticket, you're going to look at some pictures and you're going to figure out what's lighter than or heavier. Sometimes I may ask you to see if they're equal or how many objects it took to make the scale balanced. So we learned a big vocabulary word today. balanced. Can you say balanced? And balanced means everything's equal weight. So to get the scale to be balanced, we found that we needed more pennies, remember? We looked at 1 penny. That wasn't enough. I put another one in there. It still wasn't enough. It took 5 pennies to balance our pencil. Would it change? Do you think the number of pennies would change depending on what I put on this side? Absolutely. It could change. Depending on what's over here, it's always going to take a different amount. It may always take a different amount to balance your scale, right? So we learned about balancing a scale. We used words like that is heavier than, or that is equal to, or the pennies are lighter than, right? So we used a lot of great big words that we're going to continue to use throughout the whole unit. So I need you to keep these words in your brain. Let's lock them in. I need you to keep the words balanced, heavier than, and lighter than all locked in your brain. Think you can do that for me? All right. Well, I look forward to reviewing your exit tickets and seeing everything you learned, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.